Wow, you guys, so how about this fucking energy? It's freaking wild, isn't it? Have any of you guys lost your shit yet? Because I sure have. I absolutely have. So I'm ascendant in Aries, right? So that's like all war, that's all battle. And I'm a sun sign in Leo. So I mean, again, with the loving the war thing. And I have mostly fire in my chart. I don't think I have any water in my chart. I have air. I have fire and then I have air. So air makes the fire bigger, right? Yeah. So gee whiz, this Mars energy. Wow. Talk about power, huh? Talk about reclaiming your power. This is like a big thing going on. So yeah, it's like a big reclaiming of your power, like a big reclamation, right? And if you haven't, you're going to. Or after watching this, or even right now, you might be like, what does this even mean? This means like a declaration of sovereignty is going to be really fucking helpful for you. Like that was something that changed the game for me along my path, was during my dark night of the soul, before I even had unlocked all this wisdom within myself, where I still learn every day all the time. It was like somebody had once, a tarot reader had actually mentioned a declaration of sovereignty, and I was like, what is that? And I recited it, and I felt so liberated within myself, and I felt so like I felt so free, and I just felt it was like the strength I needed to break out of this illusioned cage that I was in this matrix, in the 4D, fighting off curses and spell work and the craziest shit, dude, right? And so once I even knew what that was a game changer, because when you declare your sovereignty, that's you reclaiming your birthright, reclaiming your soul, reclaiming your power, calling back your energy. This is why all of that is so fucking important, dude. And I don't think you guys realize that, right? Because everyone's so caught up and so distracted in all these things, right? But your energy is the real currency, right? Energy is the real currency. And for those people who don't know, and you guys shine really bright, and you're out there, and you're just freely giving it, and you're just like an open book out there, right? In the energetic fields, people are having a field day, and then people will take it and wear it. And it's weird, and then they'll like benefit. It's like a lot of shit, okay? There's a lot of shit out there. A lot of shit. And that's what I'm telling you guys gotta call your energy back, okay? You gotta call your energy back. You gotta call it back. What's yours is yours, all right? But yeah, let's go ahead and get into the reading and see what the hell's going on. I feel like this is gonna be having to do with like your like career, with like because with the energy is currency and something like that. I don't know. Let's see. I don't want to put this off to the side. We're gonna wait on that. Let's go ahead and pull one of these oracle cards real quick to set it off. All right. This was already flipped over, so let me flip all these over again. Hold on. Ooh, I'm going to redo something. Yeah, see, with the retrograde energy, you could be someone who's like having to go back and redo something, or this is going to be a really useful time for you to go back and redo something. Say if you're doing like a contract or putting paperwork or some sort of something through, trying to push something through, and it keeps coming back to you, like it keeps getting bounced back, it's for a reason, bro. You're like getting frustrated, like saying, oh, blah, 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 blah. But no, it's because the universe is like, bro, like one more look. So there's one more look with something, okay? So let's go ahead. See, what's this gonna be about? This one was flipped over again. What is going on? What the fuck? No, I'm pinning back. I'm gonna go right there. All right, here we go. Here we go, guys. It feels good now. All right, for reals. Let's do it. We got the 4th house, okay? We have, this is going to be Cancerian energy. This is your house of family, of your home. This is what makes you feel secure. This is something as you did in the past. Ooh, okay, so let's see here. And in the center too, I'm seeing like heavy, like draconian energy, right? I'm actually seeing like an eye in here, right? But then it's also like morphed into like a cosmic egg with like a womb. So there could be something that, so somebody here may literally be pregnant, but I'm actually taking this more so of like you going into the void for the ultimate creation, because ultimately that's what's in the void, right? It's where you go. And it's just a vast, beautiful blank slate, and you could create anything, right? So I feel like there's a big call for you going within and calling into like calling into that raw life force within yourself, right? And there's something in your family as you did in the past, something that you did before in the past. Let's see what's going on here. What is this about? This is the North Node. It says do not worry about something, and now is the time to. So there could be a situation at your home to where you've been nervous about this, okay? Yeah, see, this is in the first house in your identity of self, okay? So whoever you are, like you define yourself really importantly with your home and what's been going on there with your whole family, right? I feel like here Spirit is telling you don't worry about whatever situation has been going on at home, because you're going to be propelled forward. You guys are going to get through it. It's going to be forward movement, but this is something you have to do on your own. And right here with the word projecting yourself, I feel like other people have been projecting their energy onto you guys, which is again with the energy wearing and with the thing that I was telling you about. If you're someone who shines bright, people are going to naturally try to they're going to muddy up your energy however the fuck they can, okay? They're going to want it for themselves. They're going to want to keep it. They're going to want to do this and that. You know, it's fucking, the possibilities are endless, okay? So this is why after interacting, I know you could like never not go without interacting with people. Well, I can, because I'm super antisocial. I never leave the house. But other people, you guys have to leave the house at some point, right? So you guys go do that. So this is why calling your energy back is very important. This is why doing spiritual smoke baths is really important. Okay, I would just say do a spiritual bath, but you guys, when you're doing a spiritual bath or a spiritual wash, you're dumping the herbal water over your head. You're not actually soaking in it, okay? So keep that in mind. I don't know who that's for, but that's for somebody out there. If you're beginning to want to do things like that, you need to understand that for certain purposes. If you're doing it with the intention for protection or for cleansing or cord cleaning or things like that, you're going to want to dump the water over your head. Sometimes even facing a specific direction would be helpful depending on what you're into. If that kind of stuff sounds like something you need help with, you can book a personal reading with me or an energy work session in the description box down below. All right, yeah, so next out we got the Six of Pentacles and we got the Queen of Swords. Yeah, see, so this is all about equal give and take. This is all about truth coming out, okay? Also big on the Libra here, right here, we got Libra, Aries, and Gemini coming out too. Look at that. Then you have the Four of the Pentacles in the reverse and the Devil. Yeah, see, so there's a situation that has been threatening your home, your family, that has been threatening the way that you are viewed. This could have also been threatening your whole reputation. This is something that you thought that you were going to be stuck in, right? You have broken free. You have, or you will be able to. I just mentioned cord cutting, so that might be something that's going to be really important, very beneficial for you to do spiritually. I mean, it's super beneficial to cut cords. You always should. That would be like never washing your hands. Like, you got to wash your hands, right? That's what cut cording is like. But like, it gets really deep. It gets really deep. There's like surface level, and then there's like, bro, we need to cut some cords. Like, okay, but anyways. So that's really important for someone because it's really sticking out a lot, right? And then we have the equal give and take here. Something, I feel like though with this, somebody felt like they were getting breadcrumbed or something like that. I feel like it wasn't an equal give and take in this situation here, and I feel like that's what you need to break yourself free from. I'm picking up on blackmail again. I don't know why I've been picking up on that vibe a lot, but that's what's coming through right now. But with that, I'm going to go ahead and end the reading on that. But yeah, your advice is to do some cord cutting meditations. okay? Or do some sort of a spiritual bath. Dump the water over your head though, okay? Try to look east if you can. All right, anyways, hope this helped. Peace.